dance, arts. I think I'm born with that. From my mother's womb, I think I've been hearing music because of my attes and my appa. And it was always hearing music. And one fine day, I found third house is occupied by my dance teacher. That is where my life got changed. From then onwards, because of dance always I liked when I watch others. And I was not allowed to dance because of my asthma. So I was prevented from dancing all the time. And I was told by doctors and everybody that I cannot dance. And to challenge that maybe, or I don't know, I started watching sneak previews a lot in my teacher's house. And my life changed when I saw her Nattuangam actually. More than the dance, a Nattuangam captivated because it just pulled my eyes away towards the side because I was not watching the dance program at all throughout. I was only watching my teacher doing Nattuangam. And I told my father, I want to sit in that place one day. And Appa said, you can't go there straight away. You have to start in dance. And that is how I entered the dance field, and rest became a history. Yeah, it's a good question. Because when I was very young itself, all of them know, I came to Temple of Fine Arts to do teaching in dance. When I was 22, ever grateful to them for bringing me to this part of the world. And I just, playfully I started teaching and all that. My Appa always warned me, if you are setting into teaching field, this should be your lifetime career, because I love to dance and I love to sing, but there was not much of seriousness in the initial stages. But as I started teaching is when I realized what a valuable thing art, we are having a treasure in our hand. And it amazed me as I'm exploring, I'm still exploring, I'm still learning. So that is when I realized I don't need anything else. I don't have any other entertainment. This is my passion, this is my profession, and this is my life, and this is my breath. I just live in this, and I'm happy with that. A nice question, I like it. It's way different. It's way different from the way I learned it. Even when I was learning, my teacher used to tell, it's way different from where she learned it. So I presume that generation to generation it changes a lot. Like for example, I'll tell you, when my teacher walks into the door there, I won't sit here even till now. When I see my teacher, automatically I stand up. That kind of thing you can't expect in this world right now. And I won't say students do not respect teachers, that I totally don't agree, because their way of showing love and their way of respecting teachers is very different. Teacher, I love you so much. We don't even address our teacher. This tone itself we don't address. So that is entirely different way altogether. And they just don't depend on teacher nowadays. They are watching a lot in YouTube. They are watching a lot. Like for us to watch one dance program or one music program, we really have to wait, because when it happens, we have to really go and see. Buying tapes all out of question those days because it's very expensive. So in that sense, that learning wise, it's all okay because a lot of text is available. Of course, Google Mamiya is there, a lot of things they can learn from there. I always tell them, YouTube, Namo Namaha, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu. So one extra YouTube is also there. But then the harmfulness is always there. Because they tend to learn a lot of wrong things. Because when you learn from a guru to the Shishya, which I strongly believe, there is something called as energy passing. That even happens even now when we are taking online. Because there is something called as, it's my student, that pride which teacher has, and the student must have, she is my guru. Guru is who? Nothing other than your own mother, another mother. So definitely a teacher cares for you, and she will take you to the different level, because I have enjoyed what is the joy of arts. I definitely want every one of my students to feel the state where I have reached. So in that sense, I have seen a lot of teachers who love to teach. So that kind of passionate teachers definitely have the relationship of the Guru-Shishya relationship even now. Even now, like if you see Arangetram or something, student literally lives with me from morning till evening. So that is like Gurukula Vasam, whether they sleep in the same house or not, but they still live with me the whole day. And I feel that relationship will remain forever, because my teacher is like a mother. Not only myself, few of we students, we are the ones who are taking care of her. And God gave us the blessing to do that, and that is the Guru-Shishya relationship. It will maintain forever. Yeah, it changed our lives completely, forever. Because for the first, even though we teachers, we have started teaching Skype classes much earlier. I think I'm teaching from 2008, 2007 onwards, I think. But in a very lower level. But all of a sudden, when all the classes had to be shifted online, it's like a shock even for me. When you say right, they will lift the left leg. When you say, especially music is also difficult. You know, I have to play the harmonium here and the student has to hear it there and then get in tuned. It's definitely not easy. But one small thing happened. I think my relationship with the student became much more stronger. You know, when they come for class, they are like very far away, right? Now with the camera's closeness, some of them got really close with me and some of them started opening up. Some of them started talking more than normal classes. They get scared of me and run away. And certain changes happens. And for the future thing, I think this online will work in a very great way, because a student from Malaysia or student from Australia or student from America is the same. Because all of them can be treated the same way. Exams, they can be together my classes, I combine all the students. So wherever they are still coming together. They don't feel the distance anymore. So in that sense, it's good. But I'm looking forward to meet all my children in the near future to see in person. Definitely. Because our arts and culture is not just yesterday or 100 years ago. It's thousands and thousands and thousands of years ago. It's a great treasure. And as I said, some of the works, when we take from Thirumandiram, Tirumurai and all that, we feel the pride among how many years ago that these texts was composed, and we are able to learn that now. Sometimes when I teach the Tirukural based programs or Tirumurai based programs, some of the children say, "Teacher, we have never heard these things in our life." Of course, Tamil school children will know all this. But how about the international school children and the Malay school children? And sometimes they don't know leave alone the mythological stories and all that. Like Vazhimureya, whatever we have learned, generations and generations, that also some of them they do not know. So we are sitting in a great gold platform where we just have to take and give, relay race, take and carry on. Like what I have taken from my teacher, from there I have developed and I have made a platform a bit more stronger. So the next generation can take and put some more wheels and some more extra fittings, and the next generation will do some more extra, but base is the same. Basically, our arts and culture is woven into together, which cannot be separated. And this molds character into a better personality. And I feel for the society to become better citizens, we need arts and culture, knowledge, very important. And I feel this pandemic has opened up a lot of parents' views, and they all feel that they must learn. First, I thought online class, everything will drop and everything will come to a still. I had a very big fear, and I was thinking, how is it going to go on? To my shock, to my surprise, my classes have tripled. I had to employ teachers extra because not enough time to work with. So in that sense, a lot of people have become aware, because apart from academic studies, children need something else, because they got no play now. They got nothing else. They are so pressurized. There is a lot of time, but they don't know what to do. But now we are pushing them, students, to practice and perfect more. Thereby, a lot of them are developing their skills to a better way. So, lot of competitions, lot of festivals. So all this helps students to make them feel better. In that sense, I'm happy to see that way. I learned singing first. I was actually prevented from dancing. But then dance overtook my singing career, because my father wanted me to become a professional singer. But because of dance, it overtook like that. Then my Natongam skill overtook my dance. I stepped down as a dancer and I overtook the Natongam career. But then, I mean, it's all knowledge, right? When I always felt like dance is like audience get bored. We also dancing time we get bored. Why does it happen? When I spoke to my Appa, he always said, explore yourself. Instead of getting depressed, you go and explore yourself. Then I found I had to go back. My music gave me my dance a better career, a better life, because the music in dance is what make you do the abhinaya. If I just move my body and dance, you're not going to understand. The dance which I'm doing, the music which infuses, and when I really feel to the music, it changes the abhinaya aspect of it. So what is the base then? Music. We definitely need the musical skill. To choreography changes, the composition has a better value, the presentation altogether has a better view. So in that sense, it changed my view and it changed my thinking towards dance. Advice. Normally it's actually, how will I say, is sharing my experience, always which teachers do. My teacher shared her experience from her guru, and I am sharing my experience for you all. It's always, don't rush to learn anything. A child, how modern life also, when it is born, it takes its own time to walk, crawl, walk, hold and walk, then slowly run, then only steadily run. Same way in art form also, you might even start when you are 30. So you are a baby in your 30. So start slowly. I'm an adult, so I must learn songs, I must learn sing, I must dance immediately for a song. It won't happen. It will happen slowly only. Because slow and steady wins the race. Always you practice your slow speed 100 times, your faster speed comes like that. So if you want to practice practice in that speed 100 times. Then will automatically come. Don't have to say, how am I going to do this fast speed? No need to think even. Before even you think, you will be in action. So have faith in your gurus. Always remember this. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, when you say, you must really say it deep from your heart. I'm not talking about myself and my students. I'm talking about, it is an act which connects to the Guru. You know, Dakshinamurti Samvarambam, Shankaracharya Madhyamam, Asmat Acharya Paryantam, Vande Guru Parambaram. That Guru Parambara itself we are prostrating to thee. We are praying to the Lord Dakshinamurti from there which sprung all art forms. So when you learn, try to learn perfectly and practice a lot more than your performances. Look forward for your performances this much. Pandemic taught us a very good lesson. No performances at all, 2 years. Now how much we all are longing. Last time sometimes we have to beg students, hey come, we have got a performance. Oh teacher, I've got UPSR, SPM, STPM, but I will find them in malls and I will find them in weddings. Now this taught, nothing else is important than you and what you love to do. So love to do is not the only thing you need. You must have the perseverance, and that will take your passion to a different level. This is not advice, this is my experience. What I do is what I preach. So my advice is practice, perfect, perform. Thank you.